Hey, this is CJ.
And I'm Reimy.
And you're listening to Jam Chats
on BYU Radio. Today on Jam Chats, Cayson Renshaw.
Yes, I fell in an instant. Took but moments to see. Is it a mistake? Will my heart break? Or will you love when I say, what if I told you took my breath away? Keep cool, stay young. Just over my foot. With the lessons in love. Every fear on my mind now. Until I find I'm not without you.
Cayson Renshaw is a singer-songwriter from the San Francisco Bay Area.
When he's not writing or producing, he's played with well-known artists like Ben Rector and Cascade, and was featured multiple times on the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints EFY albums.
Today we'll chat about his upbringing and finding healing through music. Come check out Cayson Renshaw. And you're right, it's live on Jam Chats.
I'm not without you.
Hey, Cayson, welcome to Jam Chats. How's it going?
It's going good.
What do you think about the intro that Reimy made for you?
Love it. So
You
cool.
sound amazing, by the way,
Thank
in that
you.
intro. So I hope this interview lives up to the hype
We'll
of that
see.
intro.
No promises, but I'll do my best.
Cayson, let's talk about your backstory a little bit. And your song Blue Rock really goes through a lot of this. Tell us a little bit about kind of you growing up and what got you into music.
I was a sports guy. I played baseball and soccer for like 10 years each.
Wow.
There was also a couple years of basketball in there. And that was like my life and my family too. Like I grew up going to my brother's football games, baseball games, volleyball games, all the games. And my sisters played soccer. And so, yeah, sports was like a pretty big thing. We always sang hymns on Sundays, obviously at church and at home. We would stand around the piano and sing songs. But it wasn't until high school for me that music kind of started becoming a bigger thing. I started learning the guitar on my own, and that was kind of when music started to take over. So
were you pretty intentional about making that switch from sports to music? Or did it just kind of organically happen?
it just kind of happened. Like I knew pretty quickly that I loved the music stuff, but I didn't really envision it becoming that big a part of my life, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't feel like it was this intentional thing where I was like, oh, I'm going to focus more on music now instead of sports. I knew that it was going to be kind of hard for my dad, me just like abruptly stopping baseball specifically. Like I think they expected me to have 3 more years of baseball. So when I stopped that, I knew that that was going to be kind of a hard pill for them to swallow, where it was just like done and they didn't have any more sons to go to their baseball games. So,
oh, sad.
Yeah. But yes, and that's what Blue Rock mentions. I think the lyric in the recording is "No more jersey, just tuxedos," which is referring to me being in a tuxedo in like a choir concert. And
okay.
Yes.
See, that's insight that I never knew about that song.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cayson, we've been talking a lot about Blue Rock. I'd love to hear this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Deal.
This is Blue Rock by Cayson Renshaw. You're listening to Jam Chats on BYU Radio.
I found that photo in the sofa, and it's from way back in '01. So I guess there's much I never told you, like who I am, who I love, where I've been and where I came from. Grew up on 913 of Blue Rock. Memories of 6 kids running around those halls. Then out in the California sunshine, We wore no shoes through alley-oops and shattered windows, throwing baseballs. Mom packed me a brown bag every day, from 5 years old up to 18. A note that said I love you, XO. And all my friends, they're begging me, making bids on Mom's fresh cookies. And I quit playing ball at age 15, traded my new bat for an old guitar. It broke Dad's heart, but he still loved me, and he was there at every show. No more jersey, just tuxedos.
Cayson, I love that song. It brings me right back to my childhood.
Thank you, man.
So I got to ask about that chorus. Just ooh.
Just the ooze.
Just ooh. So what happened to you?
Lazy songwriter, I guess.
No, but it works.
Look, and I think what works about it is the whole song is really descriptive and uses a lot of really good pictures that people can grab onto and see. And that's what I love about your writing is it's really not very, like, it's not just generic. It's not like a generic song that's like, I want to fly, you know, like that kind of a thing.
And some of them are cheesy, and I appreciate the compliment. I do feel like I write a lot of songs that are a little more generic, but I try to sprinkle in some specifics too sometimes.
Yeah.
So what happened between kind of playing sports, high school, being a kid, and then where you are now?
Yeah. I basically stopped playing any sports after my sophomore year of high school. And that was when I probably spent way more time than I should have alone in my room writing songs.
Did your parents worry about you a little bit? Just alone?
I don't know if they did. I shouldn't say. I honestly didn't do that. I probably do that more now than I did then. Anyways, I got like some recording equipment in high school and started messing around with that. And me and a couple friends started a little cover band like my senior year of high school.
What kind of covers did you do?
First one was Justin Bieber, of course.
Nice.
We had some Justin Bieber, we had some One Direction, we had some Beach Boys. I grew up listening to James Taylor a ton at our house and in the car growing up, so that probably also kind of influenced some things.
So you're playing in your bedroom, you're writing songs, and you have a little cover band. But when did you really kind of take off as an artist, and when did you start playing out as Cayson Renshaw?
It wasn't until 2019 that I really started releasing music under my own name. I put together a little band. We were mostly playing songs that I had written, and the band decided they wanted the the band to be named Renshaw, which is my last name. So I felt a little weird about that, but that was kind of just what happened. And we did some shows for like a year and a half, and we recorded a couple songs, but it kind of dissolved. And that was partially because I knew I was going to be pretty particular with how I wanted my music to sound, and it was going to be tricky doing that and like recording stuff with a band and different creative directions. So that was when probably in 2018 was when I got more serious about like, oh, I'm going to be more intentional about recording my stuff and want to start releasing stuff.
Why do you think it took you so long to kind of come into your own? And I mean, not that it was a long time, but just it seems like you were kind of just exploring, maybe mostly playing in your bedroom. And then in 2019, it seemed like something kind of changed, or over time, it seemed like something shifted. Was there something there?
I will say, I think deep down, I always knew that I wanted music to be a part of my life for my whole life, whatever that looked like, you know? I think it's just been a really slow process of me gaining more confidence, if that makes sense, and kind of believing in myself more. With releasing music specifically, it was kind of more on the production side, I think. I didn't have money to hire a producer and go to a recording studio to record, so I was just I knew I was going to have to do that on my own. And yeah, I guess it took 7, 8, 9 years of kind of messing around with that stuff to feel confident enough to start releasing it and be like, oh yeah, maybe this is good enough for people to hear and good enough to be commercial.
Yeah, there's always that progression, right, in your life. So it's fun to hear about that. Thanks for telling us about that. So as you know, on Jam Chats, we have artists come in and talk about their songs, talk about their life, but also we love to hear them play live here in the Jam Chat studio.
Yeah.
So what's a song that you could play live for us? Love to hear something.
I got a few prepared. I could do Back to You.
Back to You.
How's
Tell us
that?
about that song.
This is like a minor detail, but kind of a fun random detail. I wrote it in 2020 on a piano that I got from a thrift store.
Nice.
It was the first song I had written on that piano. Really old, janky piano.
But you're a guitar player primarily, right?
Yeah, I feel like I've maybe gotten a little more confident with the piano, but honestly, I don't consider myself a guitarist or a pianist. I consider myself more just a songwriter that can accompany himself, if that makes sense.
Right.
So 2020, crazy year for the whole world, obviously. But I had a couple friends that year that lost some loved ones really unexpectedly. So this kind of came from a place of thinking of them and them kind of longing for those people that they lost. It certainly could also be the route of a love story of losing someone and trying to get them back. So that was kind of the two things in my brain as I was writing it.
Beautiful. So are you going to play this on piano or guitar?
This one's on the piano.
Oh, sweet. Well, can't wait to hear it. So live in the studio, this is Cayson Renshaw, Back to You on Jam Chats.
I would wait a million lonely hours, trying to win your heart, trying to get to where you are. And I would live a million lonely lifetimes if I knew I could get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you. here by my side. Swim every ocean, fight till I'm broken. I just wanna get back to you. Yeah, I just wanna get back to you. May take some time, I don't wanna find no one but you in my arms. If it's a test, I'm doing my best, but it gets hard being without you. Being without you. Being without you. Being without you. One day that sun's gonna shine down and dry every tear that we've cried, calm every fear on my mind now, until I find I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you. I'm not without you.
Cayson, I got to admit, every time you hit that bridge, one day that sun's going to shine, like just the chords and the like everything just, I feel like the sun is actually coming out.
Heck yeah.
It's awesome.
It's really beautiful, Cayson. Nice
That's
job.
the goal. I appreciate it, guys.
You play so great live.
Thank you.
The emotion, I can feel it. It's amazing.
Thanks, man. I feel like in all my songs, there's definitely some that kind of stay in the sad place the whole song, but for the most part, I try to add some hope in them. And that was the goal with the bridge in this song specifically, because like you said, the verses and the chorus are obviously kind of just this like longing for something and having that person back with you. That first line of the bridge specifically, though, I kind of wrote as like a double meaning. The sun being a reference to Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And just because that is something for me, when I think of when Christ comes again, it just, like, how can you not feel hopeful about that? And that was kind of what inspired a lot of that bridge, really. Not only the sun shining down, but drying every tear that we've cried and calming every fear on my mind.
And you say you wrote this in 2020.
I did.
Which everybody felt a lot of fear in 2020.
Right.
And there was all the rioting that was going on and the unrest and just the unknown of what was going to happen. In that historical context, I remember feeling like, man, I just want the sun to come back up.
Right.
So that's sweet. I love the double meaning about Jesus.
No,
appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit more. You know, you talked a lot about your upbringing and everything, but clearly you've got some faith, you've got some beliefs behind some of your, not just your writing, but it seems like in your life. Tell us a little bit more about you.
Yeah. I grew up going to church every Sunday and still go to church every Sunday. God has definitely been a big part of my life. And like I said about the song, obviously Jesus has been a big part of my life as well, and a source of hope for sure when things get hard or things get scary or just feel hopeless. I've always found hope when I look to God and look to Jesus Christ. So,
and music can bring me there all the time.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I feel like in times when I have a hard time like accessing that relationship with God, music is like an immediate way for me to go there and feel that. So.
Yeah.
So, Cayson, listening to your catalog of music, a lot of your music is about relationships and heartache. Tell us about that.
This is true. No one's really asked that question specifically before.
Yeah, your music.
How do I answer it?
Sometimes pretty sad.
I'm going to go back to preface this. I'm going to go back to high school, Cayson, because at that time, I probably wrote, 100+ songs that nobody ever heard. It was just me playing these songs in my room by myself. And I wasn't ever trying to be some certain artist or please anybody with this music. Because I was such a shy kid, that was kind of how I coped with my emotions and stuff. And so even today, I think music and songwriting specifically has just been a really important way for me to process the things that I go through. And that obviously includes the relationships that I have. And there have been some sad moments in some of those relationships.
Well, the thing I always tell my kids is you always break up until you don't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? You always break up until you don't. So every song is going to be a breakup song until it's
not.
Until it's not, right? So
I look forward to it.
Yeah, we got to hear some more of your music.
Well, if you want one of the sad ones,
I want sad.
Walk Away is a sad one.
Not your saddest one, but give me something sad.
That is a sad one. Walk Away is a little different than a lot of my other songs because it's a little more electronic. And most of my music is kind of more guitar or piano based. So this one's a little unique in that way. But yeah, I remember as I was writing it, it was kind of just, I was in this place of regretting letting something go and just being sad that it was over.
Yeah.
Which hopefully that's a relatable feeling for people. Well, hopefully not, but
I think you're right. Everybody has felt that, and staying up all night and thinking about it and trying to process your feelings. I think everyone's been there.
Yeah.
I love those midnight jam sessions.
Yeah, just straight through.
That's awesome.
Well, I'd love to hear it off of your record since you said it was a little more produced.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, this is Walk Away. You're listening to Jam Chats on BYU Radio.
Oh, just when I quit being lonely, just when I found something special, I threw it all away. I'm home, the clock is ticking at midnight. I keep on watching the time pass by, but I just can't walk away, just can't walk away. Oh, 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 it's dark, I'm seeing lights out the window. It's nothing more than a dream, I know, but I just can't walk away, just can't walk away. Oh, 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 oh.
Something I've noticed with your music is, you're very outward focused about your relationships with other people, and not just romantic relationships, but the relationships we have with our family, with our friends, with people that are around us. Why do you feel like that's so important to you?
I mean, I think that's gotta be the most important thing in life, right?
Amen.
Obviously, there's a lot of different things in life that we can get caught up in, and there's money, and there's
Fame.
music, there's fame, there's all the things. But ultimately, I think we all just have this deep desire to feel connected to the people around us, and whether that's our family or our significant other or our friends, I think that's what we all deeply desire.
Because you have such a self-discovery journey with your music and finding out how to love yourself and love other people, you kind of see that in your music as well, that, you're very outward focused and you're very caring and observant individual towards others. Since that song was a little heartbreaking, do you have anything that's maybe a little more hopeful?
Yeah, this one was written about the same relationship and breakup, but it's kind of supposed to be a little more hopeful and like expressing the desire of I'll keep trying and keep working at this kind of thing.
What's it called?
Love With Me.
I don't think you've released this one, have you?
I have not.
Ooh.
Well, this is a Jam Chats exclusive. Cayson, get on that piano and play Love With Me.
You got it.
Let's hear it now. This is Love With Me by Cayson Renshaw, live on Jam Chats on BYU Radio.
Looking round at every corner, I swear everything's reminding me of you. And I pray that it's not broken. Yeah, I'm hoping there's still something I can do. So I'll dream of when I see her. Yeah, I'll dream that she's still mine. Oh, I'll dream of when I look her in the eyes, saying, I'll keep on trying if you try with me, and I'll keep on moving if you move with me, move with me. I won't give up, so don't give up on me. And I'll keep on loving if you love with me, love with me. Now I'm looking at the pictures, thinking there's no way that these could be the last. And I'm scared of what I'm feeling, but my heart, it's never been wrong in the past. So I'll dream of when she sees me. Yeah, I'll dream that she's still mine. Oh, I'll dream of when she looks me in the eyes, saying, I'll keep on trying if you try with me, and I'll keep on moving if you move with me, move with me. I won't give up, so don't give up on me. And I'll keep on loving if you love with me, love with me. Love with me. try with me? And I'll keep on moving if you move with me. Move with me. I won't give up, so don't give up on me. And I'll keep on loving if you love with me. Love with me.
Wow, that was beautiful, Cayson. I'm going to be singing that chorus all day long. That's so catchy.
Thank you, man.
Nice song, man.
Yeah, hopefully there's some more hope in that one. It's still kind of sad, but
And that kind of explores your belty voice.
yeah.
Because a lot of your songs, I noticed you kind of hit that falsetto.
I think actually that has been part of the reason that I haven't released songs that are more belty, because it's harder to capture like the emotion the right way. And Scars is one of them, where it's like when I play it live, it always works because I can just like perform it and feel it. But when I've tried to record it, it doesn't feel like it has captured the feeling the right way.
So what's Scars about?
I wrote it after watching the movie Wonder. It basically kind of tells the story of this kid who was born with some pretty significant birth defects and had a bunch of surgeries on his face specifically. And so he has scars all over his face and just looks different than other kids. So that was kind of what inspired this song of mine called Scars. As I was writing Scars, I was thinking about the people in my life and how I treat them, how I view them, what I value in my relationships with the people in my life. And I was also thinking about my own scars and how if or when I find somebody to love and be with the rest of my life, they're going to have to love the scars that I have as well. I was specifically thinking about my acne scars. I had a bunch of acne in high school, and so there's some acne scars. And
So this song is really pretty personal to you then.
it is, yeah.
I happened to be browsing on the internet and I discovered on February 15th, 2021. Do you remember that day?
21. I don't know.
So you had just released the song Hard to Find.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And you, of course, were super stoked about this. You posted about it. You released this song. It was
Right.
great. Love the song.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the fans rioted.
They did.
And I quote,
Let's read it from the paper.
will you read that? What's the first
The
person
first
say?
comment, the people, this is all caps, the people demand scars.
Oh.
And then they said, please back me up here, so-and-so. And they said, yes, please, for the good of humanity.
Wow.
Cayson Renshaw.
I see where you're going with this.
And what did Cayson reply?
He wrote, ha ha ha, it will someday, guys. I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
With a laughing emoji and a crying emoji.
Wow, you guys did some research.
Yeah.
Cayson, well, would you be willing to give the people what they want?
Yeah, Cayson, we get to
And
record it finally.
And think about this. You're playing it live.
I am playing it live.
So you don't have to worry about recording it just right. You're just playing it live in the
This
Jam
is
Chat
true.
studio.
I cannot wait to hear this live.
This is Scars by Cayson Renshaw. You're listening to Jam Chats on BYU Radio.
Johnny got burned in the fire, and ever since then, things changed. He's covered in skin from another man, but Johnny is just the same. He can love you, make you laugh, and he'll always have you back. We've gotta look past these scars if we're gonna love like that. Jessie was bruised by man, and she tries to hide it. But everyone stops as they stare, and so soon they're divided. So you'd better love her and make her laugh. You better always have her back. We've gotta look past these scars if we're gonna love like that. But how many scars will we never see? Some lay on the surface, but most lie beneath. Yeah, we'd better search, and we'd better find. Open our hearts and quit being blind. We've gotta look past these scars if we're gonna love like that. If we're gonna love like that. I know you're doing your best, and I should believe it. 'Cause under your skin lies within so much more than I'm seeing. So I'd better love you, then we can laugh, and then I'll always have you back. We've gotta look past these scars. We've gotta look for these scars. We've gotta love all these scars if we're gonna love like that. If we're gonna love like that. Are we gonna love like that?
Oh, that's so good.
Yes, give the people what they want.
Yes, we gave the people what they wanted.
Thank you.
It was beautiful
Making the
live.
people's
I can
dreams
see what
come
you're
true.
saying about like that's a live song. Like it works live with the emotion and everything.
It's really
Yeah.
it's a really intimate song.
Right.
Totally.
Because it could like get really big, but like, is that right in a recording?
I think sometimes what's right is what feels good live, and
Yeah.
you know you capture it live. So I'd probably just record it. Wait a minute, we just did record it live.
Oh shoot, we bamboozled you.
Yeah, we
Wow.
bamboozled you.
Got him.
Tricky.
No, that's
So-
a beautiful song.
So let me ask you about this. You said that this song is really tricky to perform and to record. Was it hard to write?
Funny enough, no. I think everything, maybe except for the very last verse, I wrote that night. And it was definitely one of those ones, like you said, where it just felt like it came not from me. And I think every songwriter will say that there's songs that feel like they can't take credit for. And that this was one of those ones for me that, yeah, it just felt like it kind of happened.
That's beautiful. You know, Reimy, it has been kind of a theme this season so far. We didn't set out to have a theme, but it seems like this season there's been a lot of sadness to our artists that have come in on Jam Chats.
Yeah, it really seems like those are the ones that are kind of the deep emotional life experiences that people are trying to understand and write about. Cayson, what have you learned about trying to write some of these kind of deeper sad songs?
And with this song that I'll play specifically, it was written after a relationship. I wrote it like a couple months afterward. And this particular relationship was like, we were in pretty deep and had really deep feelings for each other. to the point that I think we kind of overlooked some things in the relationship on both sides, you know? And so this song, a lot of it is kind of these realizations of things that maybe weren't right or weren't super healthy in the relationship. As I write, there's different realizations that come along the way, whether it's about a particular specific experience or in general.
Did this song feel like closure to this relationship?
Yeah, I think the closure to this relationship came in layers or in waves, for sure. But this was definitely one of them.
Well, buckle up. We got to hear this one. Seriously. I love this kind of stuff. I know it was hurt. I know it was real and it hurt and it was painful to you, but now we get a benefit from that because now we get an awesome song to hear.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about songwriters. It seems like that we are entertained by their pain. Isn't that horrible?
It's kind of sadistic, actually.
It is sadistic. But why do we love these
No, actually, I'm going to
Can I leave this podcast?
Hold on a second. I'm going to take that statement back. You know why? Because I think it's actually more healing because we get to experience the songwriter working through these emotions, just like what you were saying.
Yeah.
You've worked through these hard experiences and you're trying to put those into a feeling, into some words that can help us feel maybe a little bit of what you are feeling currently, because that healing is kind of what we're looking for.
Yes.
As people, don't you think?
Right. Well, and I think it goes back to what we were talking about before with wanting to feel connected to people and that being like what we all desire, you know? And that is why I do love music, because I'm meeting a lot of other musicians as well as I'm writing and performing and stuff. But yeah, my hope has always been to write music that can mean something to people and help them feel something.
Yeah, find the hope in the hard moments.
Right. The hope and the healing.
I got a little
in the healing.
That's beautiful. I got a little bonus question for this one.
Please.
Does this girl know about this song and that it's about her?
Oh, absolutely not.
She doesn't know?
No.
She'll know now. She might know after this.
She might not. But it's
really? It's generic.
I don't know. We'll see. Is this going in there?
Reimy, let's dim the lights for this one.
Whoa.
You got it.
We're going to listen to Goodbye by Cayson Renshaw here on Jam Chats on BYU Radio. Take it away, Cayson.
I held you in silence as I begged for your love. I thought all that I gave you might be enough. You said this door was closing, but you'd keep it unlocked. All you meant was you'd open it when you wanted. Fading lights, all this time we've been tied up, and now we don't talk, now we just hurt as we try to live all the lessons we've learned. And it's no one's fault, or maybe it's mine. As much as I loved you for all of this time, it just don't make sense to keep losing our minds. So goodbye, goodbye. Tried to keep it all buried, as if that's the right thing to do. Told myself I deserved what you put me through. Then all of a sudden you're saying it was right all along. I was left in the dark just to guess it all. I know you were just healing, and I should have let myself too. Giving up boundaries to prove I was there for you. I thought you might acknowledge that it wasn't easy to do, but your response only made me feel like a fool again. These fading lights, all this time we've been tied up, and now we don't talk, now we just hurt as we try to live all the lessons we've learned. And it's no one's fault, or maybe it's mine. As much as I loved you for all of this time, it just don't make sense to keep losing our minds. So goodbye, 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 goodbye. Watch it burn into ashes and let them go with the wind. I thought maybe this time would be different.
Whoa, Cayson, that one was tough.
Whoa.
Reimy's got nothing. That last song got him.
I'm a blank page right now.
Okay, what's the line, I think, in the chorus where you said something like...
It just don't make sense to keep losing our minds.
Yeah.
As much as I loved you for all of this time, it just don't make sense to keep losing our minds.
Isn't that like some relationships? It's like you just try, and at some point you have to go, I want it to work,
Yeah.
but we're going to lose our minds. And I love that the way you put that.
Yeah. And I don't know what the answer is of like when you're supposed to keep pushing for it and when you're supposed to let go. But obviously in this situation, I kind of realized that at some point and realized even more as I was writing this song of, oh yeah, we were supposed to let go of that, you know?
That was a total closer song. It's called Goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like this song helped give you, this is me totally reading into your life.
Sure.
But I feel like this song helped get you the closure that you needed to move on and find some hope, you know, continue to grow and become, you know, something maybe a little better.
Yeah. Like I said before, it definitely, the closure came in waves and this was part of it.
And I hope everybody through this song can help find closure in their own ways and continue to grow and become the people that they need to be.
Same.
Well, that's the thing about Cayson. What I'm learning about Cayson is you've got a lot of depth to you as a person, but maybe you've got some pain in your life, but you got a lot of caring about people. And that's one thing I admire about you, that I feel you're very warm and you're very personable, and it comes right out in your music.
I appreciate it.
Even though I know we've talked about a lot of songs that are quite painful.
Yeah.
You know?
As we talk a lot about, you know, who you are as a person and all these deep emotional songs, what would you say your goal as an artist is?
My goal has always been to create music and share music that can help people connect with each other and help people feel things, help people find healing. That has always been the overarching goal for me.
Well, Cayson, as we wrap up here, what's next for you?
What's next? I'm trying to figure that out myself. The goal this year is to release a song every 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow. That's a big goal.
For like the whole year. So right now I've got 5 or 6 songs that are all done and release dates planned. And then, so I just need to plan out the rest of them. But
Great. That's awesome.
aside from releases, I also am planning to kind of get myself out there as far as performing more and stuff.
So speaking of that, Cayson, how can anyone check out your music online?
I mostly share stuff on Instagram. I also did just finish a website, CaysonRenshaw.com. I'm trying to be better at that as well. And there's a little email list that you can sign up for there.
That's so 1995.
Right?
Email list.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, Instagram is that's my main way that I share music and kind of network with people.
Fantastic.
So everybody, I need to encourage you to go out and follow Cayson on Instagram and check out his music, download his music, share this podcast where you will.
And of course, I'm sure you can check him out on Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you get your music.
Yes.
Thanks, Cayson, so much for being on the show today.
Thank you,
It's been
guys.
amazing.
It's been a blast. Thank you so much.
Healed in some ways.
That's the hope. Me too.
Love it. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is Jam Chats,
I'm CJ.
and I'm Reimy.
See you next time.